Okay, so I came across this interesting character. Being interviewed on the morning show a couple of months ago, and she claims to be a Findom, which is like a financial dominatrix, and it's very interesting. So let's have a look, and we'll comment and try and figure out what the hell is going on here.
Meet Diamond Diva Princess. She makes millions as a financial dominatrix. That's right. Men pay her to drain their bank accounts. Her quote, pay pigs and money slaves, unquote, send her their hard-earned cash so that she can live a life of luxury.
So basically, you got your little piggy bank. So basically, she treats men like her personal little piggy bank, and that's how she funds her lifestyle. And the men are loving it. I just can't get my head around this. It's just amazing. So let's have a look. Here we go.
Oh, please, can we find out more about this? Diamond Diva Princess joins us live from LA. Welcome to the morning show. Great to have you on. Take us back to the start. How did you first hear about financial domination, and when did you start to take it seriously as a career?
Notice she looks exactly like Marilyn Monroe. So she's feeding into this fantasy of having like this starlet type woman. That they're unattainable. This is the whole point about this whole thing. They're unattainable, and they just lavish gifts upon her. She's a very smart woman. She's got it definitely figured out. Hey.
Well, it really just kind of fell into my lap. From an early age, I was really inspired by Golden Age Hollywood and the vintage Hollywood stars like Marilyn Monroe, Mae West. And then I developed a sort of like a vintage Hollywood style, and I got into pinup modeling. And then at that time, I opened a fan club online for my pinup modeling fans. And fans were contacting me and telling me that they wanted to be slaves for me. And I had never heard of that before, so I was like, whatever. And then one day, a fan contacted me and told me that they wanted to be a money slave for me. And I was like, a money slave? That
She's like, ooh, that sounds good. A money slave.
sounds like a type of slave I might be interested in.
I bet.
So I asked him, how does it work? What is a money slave? And he told me that there are these men who want to spend all their money on a beautiful, unattainable woman and receive absolutely nothing in return. And I was like, that sounds great. So the very first day, I received my first tribute.
Wow. So
The female host is like, what the hell am I working for my money for? This sounds incredible. So here we go.
they give you money, you give them nothing in return except being fabulous Diamond Diva who they admire from afar or up close.
Exactly. Yes. Well, in our capitalistic society, money represents power. So financial domination is a fetish of power exchange. It's rooted in goddess worship, muse worship. It traces back to the days of chivalry and courtly love. A lot of people think it sounds like easy money, and
Yeah, it pretty much does sound like easy money to me, doesn't it? How does it sound to you? I'm pretty sure this sounds like easy money. She's going to try and justify how difficult her life is now. Oh my God.
although it is easy money for me, there is a lot involved. It requires a lot of knowledge, intelligence, understanding
Hustling takes hustling, dear. That's what it takes.
of entertainment, media, video editing, modeling.
Well, basically every Instagram and YouTuber, female YouTuber, is basically doing this, but not getting as much in return as this woman.
Marketing, advertising, and so much more. And then after that, there's what I call the dance, which is understanding the psychology of the psyche of the pay pig, how far to push them, what not to do, what to do. And each pay pig is, individual personality, so it's really an art form.
Yeah, it's called hustling. That's what it's called. It's called hustling. It's playing men against each other, and I think there's a little bit of ego involved there as well. That they want to be the guy that spends the most money and is the dominant one. So I think there's a lot of psychology going on here. Hey.
Yeah, it's interesting once you start tracing the roots, isn't it? Like that. Did you do you meet these people? Do you spend?
It really is.
Yeah. Do you spend time? Would you go to Starbucks and have a latte with any of these guys? Do you ever meet them?
No, I never meet any of them, and they know that I have no interest in meeting them, and that they're just here to lavish me in luxury and worship me from afar.
Wow. So how much are these men spending on you? How much are we talking, say, each individual gentleman may spend on you?
Well, there are so many examples because I have so many pay pigs all over the world. They spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on me. But a lot of people ask me, what is the most a pay pig has ever spent on me? And while it's hard to pinpoint like one event because there's so many interesting stories I could tell you.
She's so proud of this, isn't she? She's bleeding these guys dry. You have a listen. There's a story coming up. Have a listen to this.
One that comes to mind that I really loved was one of my pay pigs spent $30,000 on me in just one day, and that was so much fun. And then another one spent $20,000 on me in just over an hour. And then I also have like another one who spent most of his $100,000 investment account on me. And then there's also some that, you know, for instance, they want to serve me, but they don't have the lifestyle where they can afford to. And they may receive like a windfall and then spend that on me. Like,
So, like, get an inheritance. But the families are really happy with this girl. They're spending all the money and then they've got to scrimp and save and try and pay their bills.
for instance, I have one who received inheritance of $10,000, and he came and he spent that on me within just a few days, and then I never heard from him again because he didn't have the lifestyle to sustain it. But for like a few days, he got to live his dream life. So
that was his dream
really
life.
a wide range.
Wow. Okay. Are they okay with you calling them?
Yeah.
Are they okay with you calling them pay pigs? Because if I gave you $50,000, I'd want you to call me darling, or something like that. Honey.
Right. Yeah, actually, like, that's, like, what they call themselves, money slaves, pay pigs, also fin subs. So it's,
So it's sort of like a cuck type situation, isn't it? They just, yeah, I'm just trying to wrap my head around it.
it's sort of like a piggy bank, you know? So
Piggy
they're
bank.
a pay pig, like a pay piggy bank.
If they're
So,
forking,
yeah,
if they're
no, they
forking
love
over
it.
30,
I have a website, and
Oh.
I always call them.
Right. If they're forking over, say, $30,000 or $10,000, did they get to ask you to do something for them, for example?
Oh, good question.
No, and in fact, they want nothing in return. And if you were to
I kind of get it. They enjoy seeing her spending their money, I think, and just you know, having a great time. So I think that's probably what it is, isn't it? Really, they just enjoy seeing somebody spend their money.
you know, give them something in return, that would sort of ruin the whole dynamic of it. Where it's based in, as I said, I am channeling the divine feminine. I represent an archetype personality, one which through serving me gives their lives meaning. So they adore me and worship me, and they not only expect nothing in return, but, you know, they would be disappointed if I were to give them like something extravagant in return.
Wow.
So, you know, also I do things like I do these tribute events where I go to different events, or I go on trips and things, and I let them pay in advance for those trips. And like here, you're showing some pictures of me in Beverly Hills at the Beverly Hills Hotel on Rodeo Drive, and I allow them to tribute to that, and they sort of get kind of competitive to see who tributes the most. And I say, whoever tributes, like the top 3 tributers, will receive like a 30-second video of me in Beverly Hills, and they love it. They absolutely love it. And I'll just say in that video what I've been doing, how I've been spending money, all the wonderful things that I've been enjoying at their expense, and that's it.
Well, aren't you an angel bringing so much joy to so many different men around the world?
I think I think Larry Emder's been a bit sarcastic there. Aren't you just the most compassionate person in the world, giving them such joy? You gotta admire her, don't you? How she can get away with this, and if the dynamic works, why not? If they're both happy.
This has been one of my favourite interviews. We've been on air for 14 years. This is one of my favourite interviews of all time. Lovely to talk to you this morning. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to do that.
Thank you, Diamond. Wow.
It's like, what the hell? Why didn't I think of this sooner? What the hell am I doing on TV? I should be doing this. Larry's going. Oh dear. There you go.
Isn't that
Who
great?
knew that was a thing?
Yeah.
Did you know that was a thing?
No. No, Sylvia, I've never heard of that before.
And it's wonderful how she lets them contribute to the holiday
Oh,
before
nice.
she goes on
All
the
those
holiday.
wonderful, caring pay pigs. I love this show.
A pay pig. Yes, the pay pig. So let's have a look here, because I found some articles on the pay pigs here. So this is how much pay pigs really spend on Findom. So yeah, it's a financial dominatrix. Very, very interesting. So this guy says, I think I've spent around £150,000 in a couple of years. £150,000. And he's there. I don't know whether this is just a stock photo from LME, and at the ATM, and they got all the transactions on the side there. Wow. So it looks like they're part of the BDSM community. So it's sort of like a fetish. It's like a fetish thing, isn't it? This is just incredible. I've never heard of this before. Like, I think it's been going along for quite a while. What the hell is this? As if 25 drug dealer Midlands. Oh, okay. So basically, they got disposable income. Drug dealers, they just, what the hell? Just spend some money on this Findom. I'll leave the link so you can have a bit of a read through. There was another one I came up with that explained the difference of a pay pig versus a sugar daddy. What pay pigs want from Findoms? Yeah, so it goes, financial domination is generally accepted as a power that is total. The submissive can do as little as forwarding gifts to whenever, handing over financial information and being placed on a taut budget by their dom. So it's like, so the dominatrix, the opposite of the pay pig, the lady that was being interviewed, she actually puts them on a budget too, so they don't spend her money. Oh my God! Most frequently, this kind of so it's DS, I guess, dominatrix slave relationship is exclusively carried out virtually. However, some do seek intimacy. This is certainly more the partnership. So you got a pay pig versus a sugar daddy. Actually, I got to show you this. I've found a good thing on sugar daddies. And it goes, every girl wants a sugar daddy until daddy wants some sugar. That's my favourite meme. Anyway, back to here. So this is what interests me. What's the difference between a pay pig and a sugar daddy? I'm pretty sure I know, but we'll spell it out here. For anybody who doesn't know what financial domination is all about, or just what a sugar dating is for that matter, this section will clarify and break it straight down. This is when it comes to females discovering men who are willing to provide their cash to women, as well as if they desire a pay pig or a sugar daddy. If you love making money from males' ridiculous sexual urges, or when you have got a financial fetish, each one is for your needs. It really is your responsibility. The girl who knows exactly what she desires and deserves to figure out which one is best for you personally. It's your responsibility as a man to, well, hand out your finances to ladies. This must have been done by a woman, surely. Who wrote this? Dear me. That is so weird. But I kind of get it though, I kind of get it. It's like a full-on fantasy thing, isn't it? That they just want to give their money away and just they get the enjoyment of watching them spend, going to like expensive places and that, you know. But yeah, each to their own. Wonder how many of these pay pig dominatrixes there are in the world. Wow. Anyway, I'll leave the links. We won't let this video go for too long. I just found it fascinating, so I thought I'd show you guys all about it. And leave your comments below. I'd like to know, are you a pay pig? Do you know anyone that's a pay pig? Do you know anyone that's on the other side who's the dominatrix and expects their lifestyle to be paid for? I'm thinking somebody MM went out with this ginger-haired lad, and I think they got married. Yeah, I think she's sort of. I think the ginger guy's a pay pig. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, leave your comments below, and you know the drill. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Cheers.